starting the day out at Relish here in Gainesville. The sushi restaurant looked good next door, but it's closed until 5 o'clock. Maybe we'll eat dinner there. Got a burger with hot sauce, pineapples. That's my shirt from a couple weeks ago when I went to the Buddhist Center. So, burger with fresh jalapenos and pineapple is actually really good. So let's go next door and we got a record store. My record player is broke, but I'm hoping I get one from Santa, or else my birthday. Well, that was a fun place. I didn't want to take a lot of video footage in there though, because in fear of a YouTube copyright strike, because of course there's all copyrighted music playing in the background, but a lot of neat records. They have their own picks and a lot of punk and metal. Here's what I got. The Last Stooges live album. Of course I don't have a record player to play it on, but, well, I do have a record player and it's all broken. When I moved, it wouldn't turn. But I was able to fix the turntable to get it to spin again, but then when I tried to plug it into my receiver, the sound barely comes out. So it's only half fixed and I think it's beyond hope. So it's on my Christmas/birthday list. A little center here in downtown Gainesville. So Gainesville looks like, or feels like a college town, and looks kind of like a historic downtown. But I guess the college keeps it alive, unlike a lot of other Florida downtowns that are just decaying, with a lot of empty window space. This is a booming old Main Street kind of place. But we're off to our next destination now, and that's Payne's Prairie, and it was recommended by a lot of people in the Facebook Florida State Parks group. So shout out to you all, hello, and thank you for recommending this place. See how it is. So we're in the park now, headed towards the visitor center. It only costs $6 to get in, and the visitor center is supposed to have some exhibits, and there's supposed to be 2 good trails there. One of them to an observation tower, and one of them just walking through the prairie. So that's where we're headed. Now we're on the trail to the visitor center. This is a nice paved trail, easy. Supposedly some of the trails are flooded today, but we should be able to see some things. Alright, they got restrooms here. This is not the visitor center, I don't think. What's behind us? Okay. They even got lighting along the trail here. And that looks like the visitor center. I hear an occasional bird or lizard or squirrel. Nothing too exotic yet. They've got a bobcat and a rattlesnake here on display. Butterfly. What we got here? Hopefully we'll see some of this wildlife in real life today. Looking out from the visitor center. And then we've got some exhibits on the indigenous culture here and settlement history of the area. Look at that. I wasn't looking up, I almost missed this. Outside, we got some warning signs. And then some safety guidelines. So I heard there's some wild horses out here people were seeing today. Got a couple other people here. But pretty quiet overall. Here comes Mom. In law, this is what they call circumstantial evidence. I can't see the buffalo, but I know he was here. Okay, time to climb the tower. Level 1. William Bartram's first view of Payne's Prairie, April 1774. Florida Park Service, philosophy on management of Payne's Prairie. Alright, ready for level 2? Level 2. See some people over there in the distance. Don't see any wildlife yet though. And level 3. Now we are at the top. Nice view. Some Spanish moss. Now you can really see out on the prairie. You see the swamp way over there. Place to sit and relax. I didn't realize it was a rocker. Here we are, Payne's Prairie. Spotted a horse. I'm just trying to get it on film here. The focus is probably going to be way out on here because I'm just using my cell phone. But that spot on the right is not a rock. It moves. It's definitely a mammal. On the trail, nice sand trail. Yeah, we just passed an awful smell. Smells like a recently deceased animal of some sort. I don't think we're likely to see buffalo on a trail like this, but who knows? Oh, my head just went through a spider web. It's all right. fungus. I guess we'll see what's at the end of the trail and then head back. I don't know if we'll reach the end of the trail. I have no idea how long this trail is, but go up a little more. I'm guessing it's gonna open up into the prairie in a minute. Oh, I hear Mom back there. Here we go. Crossroads. I'm guessing to the right will be the prairie. Yes. Interesting. To the prairie. Going to the prairie. There's a fence though. Yep. There you go. Payne's Prairie. Get some of the canopy here. Hear the birds? I guess we'll head to our next destination now. We'll see if the botanical garden is open. All right, heading back. Back through the visitor center. Never see the same place twice. So we got some nice green swamp here along the road. Just thought I'd stop and take some video footage here. We've arrived at our second destination here, Kanapaha Botanical Gardens. And this was also recommended by the Facebook group that I had mentioned, the Florida State Parks Facebook group. So if you're interested in Florida outdoorsy kind of stuff, I highly recommend joining that group. They had some good suggestions so far. Here we go, Botanical Gardens. Yeah, bamboo forest. A nice dragon fountain. And that's not a real heron, but looks kind of neat. Sit down on the alligator if you like. Let's go in. Para admission. I think it's $10 a person. I already found something for my birthday list here in the gift shop. They have a 1,000 piece Buddhist mandala wheel, a Tibetan mandala jigsaw puzzle. So this is the trail that the person who sold us the admission recommended we start out on. They said it has some blooming flowers. And there are some blooming flowers here, as promised. This is the azalea garden. comes one that's in a closer to peak bloom. I think they're pink or red. A bit colorblind, so they're colorful nonetheless. They're called Japanese Yew, Y-E-W. Kind of neat. Supposed to be a butterfly garden back this way too. Looks like if you wanted to, you could get married here. Got the heart and the trellis. Or take your wedding pictures here and get married somewhere else. I've got a good sound for you. It's the creeping of this giant bamboo thing behind me. I've spotted some bananas over here, you see that? There's a waterfall. For those of you who've never seen a banana flower, here's a banana flower selfie for you. Isn't that neat? You always have some nice pieces of interesting artwork at botanical gardens. Look at that. That sure is interesting.
I don't look at it good.
Most of the plants in this garden produce flowers that attract butterflies. Caterpillars are often very specific in their food and their food preferences. And it is the role of the adult butterflies to deposit their eggs on these preferred species. Let's see if we see any butterflies or caterpillars or larvae or anything good today. Maybe it's just not the season. It's been a little cold here lately. This is, I don't know when you're watching this video, but today it's mid-December, about a week out from Christmas. So. Alright, we just looked at the map and we saw something neat in here. They've got 2 sinkholes. They've got a sinkhole overlook. Gotta see that. On the way, we spotted some lily pads. Look at the size of these things. That one's got a flower there. But look out there. Look at the size of those. The reflection of some people walking behind them. They got a nice footbridge there. My mom said she saw some fish there. Pair of them. Look at that one. Some more botanical gardens artwork here. I'm not sure what I'm expecting here. I don't know what a sinkhole is really going to look like. I'm kind of almost thinking like a movie Garden State, like where that trailer is parked. However, I expect it's not going to be like that. But that would be kind of neat. Let's see what a real sinkhole looks like. Getting closer. Getting closer, I think. Excited to see the sinkhole. What do we got here? Sinkhole formation. So that's a sinkhole. Wow, well, it's nothing like the movie Garden State, but that wasn't a sinkhole anyway. That was a quarry, I think. But here is my sinkhole selfie. See if I can get a little better than that. Me and my sinkhole. I used to have a sinkhole in my front lawn when I lived in Virginia. Kind of neat. Just showed up one day. Nothing like this though, way smaller. Waiting for Mom to catch up. She stopped to look at a few things on the way. So I've been informed that this is not the sinkhole. This is labeled small sinkhole on the map. So I'm not going to get my hopes up too much or get too excited, but this is the small sinkhole. We're going to see the big sinkhole once Mom gets here. I think I see it. It's right ahead here. And here it is. The sinkhole. Now that's a sinkhole. All natural here. Let's get a better view from over here. Kind of gauge the depth a little better from this angle. Alright, well, we've seen our sinkhole. We had success on our first 2 stops, so I guess we've been to 4 stops already. Success on all 4. We got some decent food at Relish. We got an Iggy Pop album at the record store. We saw wild horses at the state park, and now we have seen a sinkhole. And let me get my real sinkhole selfie here now. Before we have a small sinkhole selfie. There it is. A sinkhole selfie. Get that fence out of the way. We don't need no fences. What is it? It's got wings. On to Lake Alice for sunset. Wait till you see what they got at Lake Alice. Here is our sunset dusk destination. We are going to see bats at the bat houses. Here's my bat house selfie. And here's a good look at the bat houses before the bats come out. Look at that, they've got little bats on them. See that? And these bat houses are situated right on Lake Alice here, which is part of the University of Florida campus. I mean, we're on the University of Florida campus right now. It's their main campus here in Gainesville. And that is Lake Alice. Everybody parked behind me is here to see the bats too. It should be about time now. The sun is set. They're supposed to come out 15 to 20 minutes after sunset on nights when it's 65 degrees or higher, and it's like a little under that, so, but I'm still hopeful. Well, this is disappointing, but it's already totally dark out, and I don't see any signs of bats. I mean, we could smell them, but I think it's probably just too cold to come out. And if they did come out, the next question is, would my camera be able to detect them at some point? Because it's getting dark. Well, we tried. We try in a different season sometime. I think most people have left. Still some people here though. Give it another minute. Alright, nice meeting you. You too. Alright, well, it's totally dark. There's no bats coming out. There's nothing for them to eat. Bugs aren't flying. I haven't even got a mosquito bite, which is good for me, but not for the bats. So let's go get some sushi. It's not very far away. It takes about half a day to get there if you travel by Dragonfly. First course, soup and salad. Now round two, some fusion sushi. I got the bomb and she got the garden.